This edition of Healthy Living in the Four Corners has been brought to you by San Juan Regional Medical Center in Farmington. You're watching Healthy Living in the Four Corners. I'm Deborah Uroda. It can start with bright spots or flashes of light, a stiff neck, or feelings of nausea. Before you know it, your head begins to throb, you want to throw up, and the pain won't go away for hours or days. Millions of sufferers will recognize the symptoms as a migraine headache, an affliction that affects 15% of the population and costs as much as $36 billion a year from healthcare costs and lost productivity each year in the United States.
For some people, their migraines really are very disabling, but it's not visible to the outside world, and that's very hard for people who suffer from migraines.
Healthy Living in the Four Corners visited with Dr. Laura Waymire, a neurologist with San Juan Health Partners in Farmington, to find out how migraine sufferers can prevent headaches or reduce the number and severity of attacks. Although researchers are still trying to pinpoint what causes migraines, genetics and environmental factors appear to play a role.
We know that they're often triggered by certain things, though, so certain food choices. Everybody's trigger is a little different. For some people, it can be chocolate, wine, preservatives in food, but even things like changes in weather. And obviously stress, not eating well, dehydration, anything like that can be common triggers for it. We definitely always recommend that people keep headache diaries and try to find common things that they were doing around that time that they got their migraine, foods that they had eaten in the last 24 hours. When somebody gets an acute migraine where they're just beginning to notice the first signs of a migraine, I always recommend that they eat a small snack if they can, they drink a decent bottle of water, and depending on any other medical conditions, taking aspirin, Tylenol right from the get-go as soon into that migraine that you can, so that hopefully you can get rid of it quickly instead of letting it linger. If people suffer from migraines frequently enough, then we start to say, well, do you need a daily medication to try to prevent them? And so there are several medications out on the market. Sometimes we even go to regular Botox injections to prevent migraine. Botox has been FDA approved to prevent migraine headaches for several years now, and it does have some benefit as well at preventing migraines from starting.
If you'd like to learn more about the prevention and treatment of migraines, visit sanjuanhealthpartners.com. I'm Deborah Uroda for Healthy Living in the Four Corners. This edition of Healthy Living in the Four Corners has been brought to you by San Juan Regional Medical Center in Farmington.